When a judgment debtor is about to sell property, empty a bank account, or transfer assets to avoid collection, a restraining notice or asset freeze order can stop them in their tracks. Here's how these tools work and when to use them. In New York, the information subpoena and restraining notice is one of the most powerful post-judgment collection tools available. The restraining notice is served on a third party, a bank, a broker, an employer, and prohibits the third party from paying any money to or transferring any property belonging to the judgment debtor until further notice. Unlike a bank levy, which requires coordination with the sheriff, a restraining notice can be issued and served directly by the judgment creditor's attorney. The restraining notice converts the third party into a de facto custodian of the debtor's funds. The bank cannot allow withdrawals, the broker cannot process sales, the employer cannot issue paychecks directly to the debtor. This gives the creditor time to execute a formal levy or apply for a court order directing turnover. In California and other states, the equivalent is a pre-levy restraining order, obtained from the court under the supplementary proceeding statutes, that prohibits the debtor from disposing of specific assets pending the levying officer's execution. Federal courts have broad authority to issue preliminary injunctions and temporary restraining orders to prevent asset dissipation in aid of judgment collection, particularly in cases involving demonstrated history of fraudulent transfers. For international judgment enforcement, where assets may be moved offshore, the RICO civil forfeiture provisions and international asset freezing mechanisms provide additional options in appropriate cases. The timing of asset freezes is critical. A restraining notice serves its purpose only if served before the transfer occurs, not after. Monitoring signs of imminent asset dissipation, a scheduled real estate closing, a pending business sale, an upcoming distribution from a trust or estate, and acting before the transfer completes is the strategic goal. People Locator. Skip tracing identifies assets and monitors for pending transactions that warrant emergency restraining action. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.